Hello, hello. Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular is live. You all are live. Thank goodness for that, because if I had to talk to some zombies, I don't know how I would feel about that. Walking Dead style, just roaming around. That's scary stuff, man. The living dead just roaming around and taking our coins and our guts, taking our insides out. Not cool. Not cool. There I am. There I am right here. I'm right. Can you see me? Hello? Hello? I'm going to do a face reveal? Hold on, let me show my face. Let me take my face out. There it is. There's my face reveal. All right, did you see it? My face was out the whole time. So if you didn't see it, you missed it. But there was a face reveal done. I took my face out. It was right there. So who's here right now? We got Michael M here. Silver Stealer, of course, is in the house. Steve Collects came in. I don't know if he's still here, though. Why not? Hi, why not? Why not you? Let's see. Point and 999 Zombie. Look, they got a zombie right there in the chat. There's Point 999 Zombie. Spirit and Damien, hello. Metal Man, zombies. Yeah, like the Cranberries. Zombie. Silver Griffin, hello to you. Dragon Master. Silver Trooper, howdy. I got something for The Walking Dead. What do you got something from? Oh, what is it? You gotta tell me. You better start singing. I just did. Armando from the Vault. Hello, Armando. Welcome back. Long time no see. Juan Ortiz. Hello, Juan. And Steve Collects is here. Okay, he says, me. Gleason News. Howdy. Spot Stacker. How's it going? Ontario. Good to see you. And Sailoria. Hello. Yeah, you're right. That's what these people need to do, Sailoria. If they get into like a zombie apocalypse, go out to an island somewhere. Like go out there. But can the zombies like walk underwater? And I don't know how that works. Maybe just be on a boat then. Yeah, just a boat. Silver Soup, howdy. A 123 is here. And, oh man, the chat just spammed up. Hold on. RL Coin Rings, Butchie Harding, Zachary Seal, JW's Coins and Hobbies. Winning Image, happy birthday to you. Everybody tell Winning Image Photography happy birthday, because I believe it is her birthday. RDMC Grat, hello to you. Anybody else I'm missing? EJ Eden, hello. Non-con Streamist. Okay, hi. How are you? Reckless, hello to you. And Larry, hi. Ninja Turtle. Oh, Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, so a lot of people are showing up. I really appreciate you all being here. I did a little poll, and by a little poll, I mean it was a big poll. It was a pretty phenomenal poll. It was gigantic. It was a huge poll. Actually, it wasn't very big. I think like 200 and something people ended up going to this poll. I could look if you're really curious. Let me see what the results are. I believe I was told by the chat that the winning result was, what was it? Doing a coin album, supposedly. So before I actually do that, I want to make sure that people did, speak correctly and I'm doing what they wanted. So it says, yes, okay, choose what you want tonight's live show to be. It says a fun show about nothing important. An auction, number 2. Let's fill coin albums and talk. Number 4 is no live show today. And number 5 is if I get Shakira and who else was in there? The other chick that was in the Super Bowl? Oh, yeah, Jennifer Lopez. If I get Shakira and Jennifer Lopez over here in the house and we'll do a halftime party over here, nobody voted for that. Everybody wanted to see me fill coin albums, so we're not doing the halftime show with Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. So, the votes have spoken. So, anyways, got some late bloomers here. We got Terry being a late bloomer, coming in a little late. Alexis, hello to you. Oh, Alexis is from the France, or are they just French? Maybe they're not from France, they're just French. Big Blind, hi, Big Blind, how are you? He's a first timer in the live chat, Mr. Big Blind. Well, listen, Mr. Big Blind, don't you be a gambling man in this chat, man. You know what I mean? You just come on in and just have fun. Charmaine Park, hello. Did anybody watch that halftime show? Speedin 108, hello Speedin. Anyways, while we're talking, I'm going to start the fun. This is the same coin album. Let me try to move this up. Hold up. See if I can do this. Let me see if I can do it. This is the same coin album that I had in a video a while back, where I start doing like a coin album tutorial. So I'm just going to keep going from where I left off. I have more Mercury dimes to put in. So this is where I am thus far. I got a decent amount filled. I still have some gaps. In 1921, I know I don't have that. The 1916D, I don't got it. I do not have it, but we'll try anyways. Let's see. So Michael M. watched for Shakira, but J-Lo, not so much. You know, J-Lo, man, she's gotten a lot older, but, you know, she's still doing her thing. Good for her. I remember when I was in high school, and that song came out, Waiting for Tonight. Whoa! So I have this album. I have a Roosevelt dime album, and this should be a silver one, right? Yeah, 1946 to 1964. So if I have time, I'll start getting into the Roosevelt dime album. But between me forgetting what I'm doing and talking and playing around, it might be a struggle just to find these few dimes that I need for this album. So, that's that. Fill the book. I'm trying. Hold on, let me find the dimes. So here's the dimes. I have 500 in dimes. Actually, I don't. I probably have less than that. But that's just what the bag says. So once the bag says that and it's written in permanent marker, you can't change it. It's just, that's what you have supposedly in the bag, which is not the case for me. So now my desk is about to smell like copper, because that's what happens when you pour out all the dimes. And why not make a mess and pour all of them out, right? That's what you do. When you coin roll hunt and when you do stuff, you just throw them all out. That right? You just all in one shot right there in the desk. It's a nice looking silver pile. So I have some more dimes in that, some more Mercuries, but I do have a lot of like really good condition Mercuries, and I have some that I've already gone through. So I don't want to put really nice Mercuries in this book. That's not really what I'm going for. I'm just looking to complete it, and I'm not putting the old Mercuries on this desk because that would make no sense because I've already gone through them. So that's that. Don't quit your day job, Armando. Oh, Mike is here. What's up, Mike? He says, I'm great looking at 46 except for feeling fat and bald and wrinkly. Well, listen, that happens to everybody, right? No matter how pretty you are at some stage in your life, eventually you're going to get gross looking. You know, it's just, hey, that's the way life works. So if you're pretty now, you know, feel good about it because, you know, eventually you're going to look like a zombie. And that's the life. That is life. Debbie's here. Hi, Debbie. And let's see, Running Eagle, howdy to you. If anybody has anything good they did, like if they bought anything, I want you to tell me right now. If you bought some cool, like precious metals or coins, tell me right now. Tell me right now in the chat while I'm looking through these coins, because this is going to take forever. You have enough light on this? Hold on, let me see if I can move the light a little bit. And let me zoom in just a little bit too. These are pretty, you know, these are, I'd say, average circulated. These are worn down a little bit. Actually, let me see what I need before I start getting crazy here. Where am I at? This page is almost done. I need a 1942 2/1. I don't think I have that. I would have found that already. A 1942D, I bet I can find that. 1945S. So if I see a 1945S or a 1942D, definitely spam the chat so that I can go back and find it, because sometimes I forget that I need those ones. Darth Stacker says that my best friend is here, so hi best friend Darth Stacker. 1942D, and I need the 45D, right? Right, chat? Yes. Everybody knows. Flybone 100 says 30 Ike's clad. Silver and AU got the Speg package today. Oh, you did get the Speg package. Whoa, that little runaway dime there. You got the Speg package. Look at all the cool stuff. You got the Last Dragon, 3 half sovereigns. Wow, 3 half sovereigns. Big spender there. Goodness gracious. 5 grand platinum and some Morgan dollars. So Butching Harding has the money right there. So if anybody needs like a free lunch or something, go talk to that man. 1936. So 36D. This was not a D though, was it? No, that's a plane. Ah, man, could have filled that spot. Terry just likes watching paint dry. You're in a good spot. You're in a great spot. Winning Image says, not if you have enough money, you can look young almost forever. Listen, we're all adults now. We all understand what happens when you put too much plastic surgery on a human being, when you put too much Botox in, when you try too hard, you see it. So as pretty as that person thinks that they're becoming, man, I think just let yourself age. Let yourself get old and naturally, yeah, you're gonna get some gray hair. Yeah, you're gonna get a wrinkly face. But my goodness, man, that Joan Rivers look, that's not in. Not in. Whoa. Oh, my little Streamlabs guy is back. Is he really back? I didn't even put him back. He just came back. I haven't seen him for, I don't know, what, 7 or 8 different streams now? Yeah, just let yourself get old, though. RL Coinring says, I just picked up an astrological round from BGASC, the Leo. Okay, yeah. Those are really cool. Yeah, I've seen those. I think I put those on a video a while back, the different zodiac signs. Those are pretty cool. Those are from Monarch Precious Metals too, right? Those zodiac things, rounds, if you want to call them that, and they're 2 ounces. Hey, don't speak about Joan Rivers that way. Listen, I'm sure she's a really cool person. You know what I mean? She's neat, she's fun, but let it go a little bit. We all get old. It sucks getting old, I guess. I guess. That's just part of life, though. That's just part of life. I've accepted it, I've totally accept getting old. Here I am, 25 years old, and, feeling good. I'm just kidding. I'm 36. See, I haven't accepted it yet, I guess. 34. Do I need that one? No, I've already got that one. Don't let me mess up now. Don't let me mess up. Am I coming to the Cookville Coin Show? No, I'm not going to the Cookville Coin Show. I actually don't have any coin shows planned in the next little future of mine. I might take a little bit of a break from the coin shows. We'll see. I tell you what I need a break from is all the stress from YouTube. YouTube started getting a little crazy there for a minute. Started getting into my job and everything. Yeah, it was rough. A little rough patch on the YouTube. Thought I was gonna have to quit the YouTube. It was that serious. But everything's good now. I don't have to quit YouTube because of my job. So thank goodness for that. I should be here at least for the time being. 1942D. Did we need that one? 1942D. You weren't gonna say a thing, were you? You weren't gonna say a thing that I needed the 1942D. Come on. I thought you all had my back, but you're just sitting there talking about the stuff you bought and all that. All right, so what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and move this pile down yonder here. Don't take a break from the coin guy. I was going to take a break from everything. I was going to have to literally quit YouTube. That was what was at stake there. So, yeah, that's what I was running into. And it was frustrating me, really, really frustrating. I don't know if you could tell from my videos if I was able to compose myself okay, but things were bad for the possibility of having to quit a channel that was over 10 years old because of jobs. 1942 D 2/1. It's a D 2/1. Why do you have to get these in this kind of album? These 2/1s. That's silly. Anyways, I'll probably have to get those from eBay or something. I don't think a lot of coin shops around here have those kind of coins. We'll see. So yeah, it is Winning Image Photography's birthday, so definitely tell her happy birthday. I picked up 2012 Year of the Dragon rounds, 5 ounce and 2 ounce for spot. For spot, then you can't go wrong. When you're buying at spot, it almost doesn't matter what you're getting, You just buy it. Somebody says, hey, I got this at spot. Say, yes, please. I will take it. They'll be like, hey, it's a little scratched up, though. Okay, I'll take it. I got you. All right, I don't need any more up there, do I? No. 1931S. Should be able to fill that. 1936 D I need. Keep an eye out for that 1936 D. I think I can fill that too. You cracked like an egg. No break. Hey, everyone. 80 watching. Oh, wow. Well, thank you for watching me, dry some paint right here. Live. I'm literally drying paint live. You want to see my new mouse while we're at it? Look at this thing. See this thing glow? Watch it. It changes colors. Isn't that cool? Look at that. It's turning colors. Wow. Technology. Holy smokes. Back in my day, a mouse was really ugly looking. They were just plain gray and barely worked right. When you clicked, it sounded like you just drove a bus into a car, I guess. I don't know. Something metal. Back in my day. Silver Wookie says, I'm glad you're here. Love all your episodes. I hope you don't leave YouTube. Well, for the time being, I should be good. There was a little bit of a risk there with work. And what can I do, man? If work says, you have to stop, then I guess I have to stop. Because what's more important? Keeping a real job or doing YouTube, which does not pay the bills. So that's where I was, but we're over that now. We can go ahead and forget about it. It's over. Any 1916D yet? No, I guarantee I don't have one. I would have identified that. These have actually all been gone through by me before, just to look for nicer coins or anything. So there shouldn't be anything special in here. You're not going to find the 1921 or 1916D or any really beautiful looking, brilliant uncirculated coins in here. For the most part, I did find one earlier that was kind of nice, and I mean like 4 days ago earlier. Wouldn't quite call it brilliant uncirculated, but yeah, it's already been gone through. Here's a 19, looks like 18, but then you can't really see most of the mint mark there. I don't need any of those anyways. 1918s are cleared up. What's my profession? I've never really said my profession here on the chat. And so I'm going to keep that one on the down low for now. I mean, you can use your best judgment or best imagination and probably figure it out. So I'll leave it at that. Terry says suicide is your best option. Yeah, I don't agree with that, Terry. Don't agree with that. That's against everything I've ever believed in. So not for me. Not for me. Let's see, 1937D. A lot of people out there, man, they're committing the suicide, though. That's trendy right now, so. Poor people, man. Poor souls. 1924. That sounds like one I might need. Let me see. Nope, don't need that one. Don't need that one. Speaking of suicide, so this is going to get dark. But Linkin Park, man, I've always liked that band. Oh, 1936. Is that a D? Hold on, what is that? Change the subject for a second. Hold on, Linkin Park. That's an S, isn't it? Man, I don't need an S. But Linkin Park, man, what a great band. Had nothing but great things going for them. And then look what happened, man. The guy was going through stuff, depressed, had some mental breakdowns, and then committed suicide. And now you go back and, like, if, I know some people probably here don't listen to that kind of music, I understand, but if you went back and like listened to some of those songs that he was singing, it seemed like every single song was a cry for help. I tell you what, it seems like every single song then was about suicide. It's kind of sad, And then you got your boy Robin Williams. Man, Robin Williams was another guy. Had everything going for him. Had all kinds of royalties coming from all these movies, as an A-lister that he's made for who knows how many years. And then goes through that depression that he goes through, and it doesn't matter how rich you are or how you can just go to Paris or Australia or, see sights or do things whenever you want. It's rough. But that's not me. I'm not in that dark place. I'm not that guy. So if you see me disappear from YouTube, it's not from suicide. It's because I got in trouble. You know what I mean? So, let's see, 1937, no. We're doing more talking, I think, than we're actually putting coins in these little albums, but you know what? That's the way I am. Terry, you should seek help. Terry's got no man in her life. She's alone, and actually, she's been disguising this entire time as a guy on the internet, which is sad. It's sad to do that, Terry. Terry actually, this is gonna be a little off-putting for some people, but she joined a chat room, and it was like a voice chat room, and Terry actually used this little mechanical device, which is, it's a newfangled thing, it's weird, but she used this device to disguise her voice as a woman, but it sounds all robot and all weird. It's like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it was sad, Terry. You gotta reach for help, Reach for the stars, Oh, look at my boy Kotek. Look, Kotek1234. Everybody tell Kotek. Kotek and I have been buddies for years. 4 years, me and this guy. So, hello, Kotek. Welcome to the stream about nothing and sort of sort of, hunting through these coins to find stuff that will fit into this album. But Kotek, if you were serious about starting, man, just start where you want, man. Start with your budget. I know you're not serious, but if you were serious, start where you can start. That's what's important. What is this? What's going on here? What happened? Why would somebody do that? They identified where Mercury's ear should be, or should I say Liberty's ear should be. Pretty ridiculous. What do they do that with, you think? Huh. Oh well. Put that one to the side. That's more than average circulated right there. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, don't forget that Spegtacular round from MK Bars. And again, like, in all honesty, I get $2 from the guy when I sell one. I really don't care about the $2. It's a great gesture. It was cool that I, got some money out of it, I guess. Well, 1931D, I do need that one though. But it's not a big deal whatsoever. I promise you all that. The big deal to me is the fact that I have something that commemorates the channel in the form of a precious metal that I talk about. So it was just a cool way to get something like that out there for people to buy, to show off the channel a little bit, to have fun as a poured silver piece. I'll show it off real quick. Here it is. It was just something interesting, and made by the legendary MK Bars. If you really don't know the guy, I know some people are not into poured silver. MK Bar is like one of the who's who of poured silver. So to get him to do my channel bar and many other channels out there, like your Salivate Metal, your Stacking Nerd, Silver Wolverine had one for a minute. Even Silver Dragons had one as Silver Baggins when he was that person, or that name, I should say. A lot of these channels had this opportunity to get these. And what a cool piece. What a cool piece. So now this one is retiring, and plus all those other ones are gone for good as of Wednesday. So, if you got one, cool. If you don't want to get one, then I'm cool with that too. Listen, I'm not going to be hurt. I'm not going to get broke because you decided not to give me $2 of your money. I'll be okay. But it's a cool opportunity. And I think that when they retire, I just have like this little feeling that they'll be worth more than they are now. So people will, years down the line, they'll be like, oh, wow, look at all these channel bars. And these videos will still exist where I showed off the channel bars. And people are going to be like, how do I get one? I'll be like, well, you can't. At least not, the same route that you could have, years back or months back, whatever the case may be. So that's that. 1918. Look at that nasty chip in it, though. Man. Don't like seeing that. Don't like seeing that. What am I missing here in the... looks like a Star of David, which is fine. I have nothing against the Jews. It's not a Star of David. It's literally just a star. I had somebody that says like, oh, I won't collect anything with a 6-point star. Like, trust me, like, if that's a religious thing that you're doing, God doesn't see that and go like, oh, wow, 6-point star. Anybody who collects that's going to get smited. I don't believe that's what you have to worry about. You know what I mean? God knows true intentions and all that stuff. If you are a believer in God, then there's no doubt in your mind that he knows those true intentions. So what a silly thing to be weirded out about. 1935. Plain. I don't need it. I do need the 1935D, 1936D, and 1934D. So all the Ds I'm into. That kind of sounded weird. Let's not talk about that. 1937. I'm surprised nobody wanted an auction. I was really surprised when I saw the poll that auction was only second place. I figured they want to steal my stuff. But that's okay. I'm much happier not selling stuff. Highlander Stacking, hi, how are you? Terry says she knows what she should not say. You shouldn't say anything, Terry. Katie Scrapper, second time. Hello, Spectacular Silver Stacker. Did I miss the first time, Katie? I try. I'm trying not to miss everything. Porcupine 73, John Henkel 121 in the house, and Ozzy Colin. How are you doing? Let's see, 1941. Are you asking me how much? This is a good one. Hold on, this is a good one. Now here's the thing, right? All these other ones have been kind of, let's use one as an example. average circulated. You know, this is probably a little bit above average, but here's one. It's got a nice obverse. I would say, you know, it's close to an AU, maybe a little bit south of AU, but close, right? Look at the bands on the back. What do you think? Should I keep this to the side? Should I hold this one in a special little place? What would you grade that one? What would you grade this one right here if you had to grade? And of course, it's, well, okay, it's worth less now. I just dropped it. Let's go. Let's move on. No, I still got it. Okay. So where would you grade this one? I'm going to put this to the side. That might be a keeper in a special little pile by itself. 1938. Don't need you. Don't need you. Jenny says XF. Okay. Hey, listen, I would take an XF. Looks good. 60. I think 60's high. AU. AU sounds XF. Okay, listen. XF to AU, I would be, you know, happy to keep those in a special spot. I bought a roll of Merc dimes for about $80. Let me see. $80 with shipping. Let's see. So what's junk silver prices right about now? Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to actually look that up because now I'm kind of curious. One moment. We're going to Coinflation. If you've never been to Coinflation, have that ready to go at all times because that is a great website to find out values of coins, and not all coins, but like, you know, silver coins and bullion stuff. So sorry for the camera shaking. We're going to go to Coinflation real quick. We're going to coin calculators, silver coin melt value, and let's go to Mercury dimes just for fun. Let's go to, what is it, 50, right? They put 50 into a roll with silver spot price is $17.78. So silver value by itself is $64.31. And of course, you know, with Mercury, you're going to pay more than that because they are more of a numismatic coin. They have a lot more fans than like a Roosevelt. So, you know, $80 is not terrible, especially with shipping. You know, could you get a little bit better of a discount? Probably if you went local, but it's not bad. It's not too bad. I mean, I paid that kind of price before for them, so, you know, not horrible. Can we see how high you stack Mercury dimes? Absolutely, Silver Stealer. Absolutely. Let's see. Porcupine says, guy said he paid what, $11 a face, probably over that. I can't remember what guy paid for junk silver. Obviously, he has to pay lower than what we buy them for. Obviously. Guy reached out to me, and he actually asked about another video, possibly like a Q&A video, which realistically all of our videos are kind of a Q&A, but more of like a Q&A based on people here that have questions. So keep an eye on my community tab on YouTube because I may end up putting a questionnaire on there, I guess, or allowing you to form your questions on the community tab, and we can ask Coin Guy some of these questions. Now, before, when I tried to do this same exact thing, a lot of the questions were, you know, a paragraph and a half long, or they were worded funny, or you got to really kind of sit down and kind of narrow down like shorter questions, because you got to think, I'm going to be on a video, I'm going to be asking these questions. If I'm asking something that's, you know, a typical novel in length, you know what I mean, people are going to turn off. So I got to have some short questions to the point. You know, maybe you can ask him something personal. You know, what's your absolute favorite coin? Things like that. Something a little shorter. You know, a couple sentences are fine, but you start trying to get me to recite some kind of pledge. I can't do that. Can't do it. We love Coin Guy. Yes, I love Coin Guy too. Coin Guy is great. Let me see. Slow drying paint. Yes, Terry. Slow drying paint. Let me see. Ozzy says, how much money for the Spegtacular round? I think they're like $29 if you buy them just regular, but all those different coupon codes out there that everybody has, like Speg10, they don't give me any money, but they do get you a 10% discount. And also, if you troll around on MK's website, there's like some kind of treasure chest that will pop up. It's kind of weird. Actually kind of cool. I don't know. I like it. But then you can get like 12% off if you find this treasure chest. So it might be good to find this treasure chest, I guess. So, you know, is it more expensive than bullion? There's just regular spot price? Absolutely. But that's not what you're buying it for. It's a little different, you know what I mean? There are 12-hour paint drying videos on YouTube. Seriously? That's hilarious. And they probably do a lot better than this video will ever do. That's the best thing. What I like to do is to annoy people, because that's the kind of role I like to play, is the annoying role. Is I like to put like a computer on and put one of those videos on that's like, it'll be 12 hours or 10 hours of like one song, and I'll put it kind of low and just play that song like in the background and let it continuously go. And then people will like kind of, you know, sit there and hang out for a minute, and they'll be like, is this the same song on repeat? And it's like, yeah, we got about 9.5 more hours to go. About 9.5 more hours to go on this one. I think I mentioned it earlier. I'm kind of like who bought what, but press 1. Press 1 if this month, or you know what, we're going to go this year. If this year so far you've purchased gold, because I think gold right now is very strong. Even though it's high price, it's very strong. Press 1 if you have purchased gold. I got to get my 1 in there. Hold on. I got to get my number 1, because I'm a gold purchaser so far this year, a few times over. I want to see if anybody here is actually getting into the gold. 1937. I know at least a couple people were, because they said it earlier. Larry, Pinky, Speg, did you say something with buying debt? Did I say something with buying debt? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Jesus, Ronaldo, have you ever had trouble selling constitutional silver? Never. I have never gone to a person who buys... Look at all the ones in the chat. Holy smokies. Good for you guys. Silver Hoarder, hello. I have never gone to a place that buys junk silver. And let's just talk about silver in general. Let's not even talk about junk silver. Any kind of silver. Even poured silver. Or gold. Silver, gold, that actually buys the stuff that says, that advertises we buy gold, we buy silver. I have never ran into one of those places that says that particular type of silver we don't touch here, or that particular type of gold we don't buy. Now sometimes coins. Sometimes these places will not buy, you know, different kinds of coins, you know, and but for, you know, gold and silver, they're buying it. A gold coin, they're buying it, but they might want to chop it in half. I've ran into that. And I like quite literally mean chop in half. I've got this shop somewhat close to me, and they said if they buy any gold coins, they are taking a saw, I don't know, and they're cutting it in half, and they want to look at the middle, and they want to test the crud out of it to make sure it's legit. So, but I've never, you know, nobody's ever said, hey, junk silver, yeah, I'm not touching it. No way. Individual buyers might, but for a shop, always want it. Always. There's always a buyer for it. I'm a buyer for it. There's a few dozen people in this chat right now that would buy this junk silver. Press 1. Hold on. No, we're going to do this. Press 5. I want you to press 5 right now. If I offered this junk silver at spot price, if you would say, I'll buy it. Press 5. Press 5. I'll buy it. Shoot, for spot, I'm buying it. I'm pressing 5. There's a lot of buttons in the chat. Yeah, man. At spot, and I've gotten the deal a few times of this stuff at spot or below, and I am always a buyer. 19. Hold on, this is the one? No. Man. Let me go back to the coffee. Look at them. So that tells you right there the buyer of junk silver. Look at all the 5s. Look at all the 5s in the chat. At spot now. You know what I mean? And it's out there. It's out there for that price. The last time I got junk silver at spot price was from a jewelry shop. How crazy is that? And it was like a legit jewelry shop. It had just about only jewelry in this place. And I walk in, like I, typically do, and said, hey, do you guys have any silver coins? And he goes, oh yeah. And then how much do you want for them? He said spot. And I said, okay, great. I'll take everyone you have. And it was just like that. Yeah, Talking Bullion does some great junk silver loads, doesn't he? Whew. That guy's got a ton of it. Ton of junk silver, that Talking Bullion. That's all. That is all currency in circulation. I will pay face value. Yeah, right? I'll pay face value for any coin. Why not? Ooh, 1917. Hold up. Hold the phone. 1917S. Do I need this one? Do I need the 1917S? Look. There's a D I needed. Ah, man. Goodness gracious me. Somebody asked where I got this album from. If you haven't seen this one, it's kind of nice. Just a nice hardback, and it has the slides. This was from JP's Corner. So check them out. They're the ones that sell like all the airtights and stuff. JP's Corner. I have some videos of them. Look at this one. Look at this nice coin. what is that, 42? Here's a 1942. It's pretty nice, right? That goes into the nice pile. What would you grade that one? I would say again, I'm going to be at the, the XF for sure. Extra fine? What do you think? Can you get a good look at it? Hold on, let me try to zoom in. Would that help? Let me try here. The only thing it's not going for it really is there's a real lack of luster to it. And there's like, the color is a little distracting because it's not full tone and it's not full like just, BU. And it's got no real cartwheel. No. Yeah, I'm going to say, okay, so we got a very fine XF or AU. Just like, I don't know, just the polish on it is a little distracting, if that makes sense. I'm not saying it was polished. Yeah, I don't know. But still, nicer than your average circulator. So that can be kept at the side, for sure. Full bands. Yep, full bands. Why do they call it junk silver? Does that mean it has to be melted down? It's literally just a name, Kotek, for the coins, junk silver. Some people may actually view it as junk, like the actual definition of junk, but it's no, different than regular silver, really. I mean, it's just in the form of a coin, old coinage. So it's really just a name. It's a name that a lot of people want to try to get out of the hobby or, out of the stacker community. The word junk silver kind of displeases a lot of people. For me, it's just a name, so I really don't care either way. It's not like the silver is going to be harmed if you call it a certain name. Not like that kid in school that you called fatty 2x4 can't fit through the kitchen door, and then all of a sudden he gets an eating disorder when he gets older, and then you feel sad about it. It's not like that. It's just a name. So call it constitutional silver, call it coin silver, call it 90% silver, call it pre-65, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're doing here. So junk silver is literally just a name. Literally. So there's some bands right there too, but you can tell these bands are not as nice as that other one. Where's that other one at? So see the difference in the bands right there on the one on the right? I mean, way more pronounced. So anyways, what's the date here? What are we doing date-wise? 1943. Don't need you. Don't need you. Put them in the poker machine. Yeah, apparently I heard a story a while back where one of these old collectors, his father actually got a lot of Morgan dollars from the old slot machines. I guess that's what was just popping out there. That was before my time. These Morgan dollars were just coming out. That's what they were using. And he would take every single Morgan dollar that he won from these slot machines and just hold on to them. And the dude had a boatload of them. 1938. Do I need that? No, I think I already looked at that one, didn't I? No, I don't. So now I'm starting to get into the forgetfulness of the ones I actually need. YOLO Bagels in the house. What up, YOLO Bagels? Chris Lee, hello. Repeat 74. Don't clean your junk. That's right. Certain kinds of junk, like in your personal life, you should clean, but not your junk silver. No reason to, right? No reason to. 1939. It's really just a waste of time to clean junk silver. Now, certain ones I can see. If, like, for some reason, a coin like this, you're trying to put into, like, an album just to please you, you know, I don't know, maybe get some of that, whatever that stain is off. It's like some kind of sticky goo. You know, that might be a little different. But the coins that are naturally tarnished, like, I wouldn't clean them. And as you can see, I'm not a cleaner of coins anyways. Even that, like, whatever this goo is, which is not sticky, I'll just keep it on there. I really don't care about that. You know, it doesn't change the value of the silver. Because that's what this stuff is. It's just, you know, old silver. I once got a roll of dimes and they turned out to be BU. Ooh, nice. I actually have a video coming up. I'm going to try to get it to you all Wednesday, maybe Friday. One of those 2 days of me getting some coins from a pawn shop. And I found some nice BU examples in there. So that'll be fun. For me, maybe not for you. You'll all be like, wow, watching paint dry, right, right, Terry? So that'll be that. YOLO Bagel says, I've heard of casinos scratching out the dates of key date Morgans to deter collectors. Ooh, that'd be rough, right? That would be rough. Now, I went to Vegas some years back when I think I just turned 21, and I went to Las Vegas, and there was some kind of machine that I hit on, and it dropped out this, and I have it. I think I've showed it off on my channel many times. It was not a coin, but it was like had like a silver round in the middle of it, and then the outside was like a copper piece, and it said, like, you know, whatever the casino was. I forget the casino name. Maybe that was Caesar's Palace or whatever. But it was a $10 token. I mean, it said it was worth $10, and I was like, yo, that's really cool. I'm not gonna put that back in the machine and hit it again or go cash out on it. So I just kept it. And what a cool little collector's piece. Because you go to the gift shop, and, you know, for a little mug like this that says, you know, Paris or Harris or whatever, you're paying like $25 for it. So I was like, yeah, I'll just keep this little $10 souvenir. Why not, right? Will wants to know, how many rolls of Mercury dimes did I get? From what, the pawn shop? It's all kinds of coins from that pawn shop, not just Mercury's. I'll show you the bag here real quick. I don't want to go through it because then I'm going to get sidetracked like I'm going to be doing if I show it to you. But let me see. Hold on. I got it here somewhere. Hold on. Time out. Here's the bag. And there's coins in there that I have no idea what they are. So here's some kind of bronze coin right here. I've never seen this thing before. But it was in a pile, and I said, hey, I don't know what this is, but I'll take it from you. And he's like, yeah, sure, you can have it for free. Here's another one. I have no idea what that coin is. Not that one. And now it went down. I got, some Mercury's, quarters, peace dollars, Morgan dollars. I got all kinds of weird stuff in that little baggie. So that'll be fun to go through that together and see what I ended up with. Wow, Terry loves Kotek. Kotek, be careful, because Terry's actually a guy. And that's true. Let's see, 1939. Don't need you. I don't need that 1939, kind of like how I don't need Terry. But, you know, she's still here, just kind of like that 1939. Here's a 1918. I don't need that one. Correct. Steve collects. What is that? What does he say? What is that horrid-looking stuff in your mug? That's coffee, sir. That is coffee. Black coffee, too. That is the black coffee. You don't like black coffee? You want to have all kinds of cream and sugar and stuff in there, don't you? You want your coffee to taste like a pancake. I gotta have... Ooh, what? Oh, nope. 1916. No mint mark. Oh, well. Keep calm and stack on. We all want to know, what is Spegtacular drinking on? What do you mean by drinking on? What is the question there? Let's see. 1939. Hey, since we have some people that are brand new to maybe even coin collecting in the chat, like Kotek is brand new. Kotek, I'm going to do you a favor right now. I'm going to show you something that is completely free. It won't cost you a dime. It just needs your address. Hold on one second. Where are you at, free thing? Hold on. I got it here somewhere. I just know it. Don't go away. Don't go away. What's this? Is this it? Hold on. Yes, this is it. All right, so again, won't cost anybody here any money. This is completely free, and this is a precious metal. Inside of here, it's actually gold. I'm going to show this to you. And go get your free one, because why not? So you've all seen this before, I'm sure by now. This is the Goldback, the Utah Goldback. So it's spendable currency in Utah. Here's a little letter. Go to this place right here. UPMA Spegtacular.org. Just go ahead and sign up for an account. That's all you got to do, right? Now, it seems kind of messed up because you're like, oh, I got to sign up for an account. They're going to spam me with stuff. They're going to do this and that. No, just make sure you put your actual correct mailing address in there. That's the most important part, your correct mailing address. Everything else can be fluffed on a little bit, you know what I mean? Between you and I. I'm not going to give them my real phone number. But, you know what I mean? Real mailing address, and they will send you free precious metal right here. Free gold. And what this is, it's currency that can be used in Utah. And it's kind of just really neat. Really neat. So, this is actually the back part of it. This is the front. So, 1/1000th of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold for circulation in Utah. And just a really neat piece right there. So, they're really trying to get this thing going over there in Utah. And they think that it's going to actually take off in some other states as well. You know, we'll see. But go get yourself the free one. Again, they'll send it to you, and they ship it pretty quick. They ship it real quick. upma.org. No reason not to. Speg, do you drink flavored coffee? Sometimes I'll drink flavored coffee when there's other things aren't available. But I like just a good dark roast black coffee. But listen, if somebody says, hey, we got a hazelnut, flavored coffee or things like that, I'll be like, yeah, that's okay. I'll take it, whatever. Goldbacks are dangerous for face reveals. Well, oddly enough, so when we were talking about me having some problems with work with my YouTube, it's actually totally approved that I'm allowed to be on YouTube now, blah, blah, blah. It's rough. I can't believe I had to say that. But a face reveal would not be something that would be bad, for my job anymore right now. So that's good, but there's another, I don't really want to talk about it, but there's another part of my job that makes me not want to do the face reveal. For safety purposes and things like that. So for now, I'm still on the fence. It's not like you're going to look at me and see a Brad Pitt, or you're not going to look at me and see, a one-eyed flying purple people eater. It's not like that. It's just going to be a dude. I'm just like anybody else in this chat right now. I'm just a regular person. I'm a dude like YOLO Bagels, like Silver King, like The Saint. I'm just a regular guy like Jonathan Reese, like Metal Man, like Terry 79. I'm just a regular dude and a man. I'm a man like all those people. Terry says that he has seen my face before. So you probably have. I've actually had the face reveal in a couple of videos I did. But it's so subtle that most people don't really see that it happened. I've had a full body reveal. It is what it is. What's this? Brinks truck. I know it. No, I don't work for a Brinks truck. I'll tell you that much right now. Let's see. One person in this chat actually knows what I look like and what I do for work. One person for sure does. So I'll say that, and that'll be that. I was hoping for a One-Eyed Willie. Remember old One-Eyed Willie? Was that the Goonies? Looking for One-Eyed Willie. You say that now these days, and it kind of sounds a little weird. Looking for One-Eyed Willie. You start going to some park or something like that with people out there and be like, "Hey, y'all looking for One-Eyed Willie?" You probably get punched. You can't be telling people you're looking for a One-Eyed Willie. They wouldn't like that, Look at that right there. Little dink on that side and dink on that side. Terrible, huh? Terrible. I'm a dude playing a dude that's disguised as another dude. Wow. It's like a three for one. That's crazy, huh? I almost saw his face. Speg has I have a nice radio face. I have a face for radio. Hey, Speg, he looks like Whoopi Goldberg. Ouch. Whoopi Goldberg that got stung by a bunch of killer bees. That's what I look like. Watched the Goonies last night. You did? Full body reveal. Now we know you work at a strip club. No, I don't work at a strip club. Work would not like that. How does your job know you're on YouTube? Well, listen. Jeez, I didn't want to go into this. Let's just say I told the wrong people that decide they're going to tell the entire world, and that's the problem we face with this hobby. For instance, you tell one person, and just imagine that one person tells 15 people. That's just how it works, So thinking there's people that I could, be confident, and just telling them a little about me, and it turned out to be a bad idea. So that's how. Not that I'm like totally upset that work knows, because there's not like I do anything on here that somebody should be ashamed of. But it's my personal life, you know what I mean? This is what I do for fun. This is my hobby. So I don't need my job getting, aware of my hobby. That, to me, that's just so ridiculous. But anyways, hey you guys, I love you, Chunk. Rocky Road. That was your little Goonies gift right there. Hope you enjoyed it. 1939S. We're not finding them. We are not finding what we need here. I might have to just go to a coin shop and be like, hey, these are the ones I need. I'm going to buy them from you. How fun is that, right? That's not fun at all. Mama, you've been bad. Oh, the Goonies. I got to love it. Let's talk about old movies for a minute. You know, I'll, the Stacking Stormtrooper, when he had his little midlife crisis and started going crazy. Look at this, 2000, this 1919. I don't need it, though. It's all scratched up. But, like, you know what I want to watch again is The Sandlot. Remember that? Oh, man, I got to watch The Sandlot again. What a great movie. What is this one? I can't... Can you tell what that date is? Hold on. 19... Ugh. Is that 1919? All, like, messed up? I think it is 1919. Regardless, I don't need it, but... yeah, it's 1919, I think. C-Rod in the house. What up, C-Rod? I need your singing for my set. You have a set? Thanos is in the Goonies. Let's see. Okay. A Sandlot is a classic. Yes. You're killing me, Smalls. He's an A1 weenie. Oh, man, what a good movie. That's one movie that I don't own. I really wish. Let's see. What's this? Oh, why is it not zooming and focusing? All right, there we go. 1938. Don't need you, right? No, I don't need that one. Jonathan Reeves, Spectacular. If I was to take S3 or 3 or 4 ounce of generics to a local coin shop, do you think I could get 140 of 90% for each ounce trade? I mean, I don't know, brother. You got to go try. You got to go try, right? I don't know. You know? Maybe, maybe not. Different shops work different ways. When I show off the coin guy buying stuff, you know, that's his prices. Some people have better prices. Some people have worse prices. And I've experienced that, you know. Some people have prices that just kind of makes you go like your jaw drop, and you don't want to like ruin your poker face, but you're like, oh my goodness, I should just sell everything I have. 1941. That looks like it might be an okay one. Yeah, it's an okay one. So probably the worst out of the 3 that I've gotten so far that are better condition, but I'll keep that to the side. I will keep it to the side. Leanne says, Spectacular, I own one whole Mercury dime. Are you selling any of the ones you don't want? I really don't want to sell them. I think you can buy them from a lot of other people. EJ Eaton says, Speg, should I start a coin album? Yes. Yes, you should start a coin album. Why wouldn't you? Why would you not? Go to JP's Corner if you haven't gone there and use that coupon code on that video. I forget what the coupon code is. I think it's like a U and then a tube 5. I think that's what it is. Hold on, I'm going to type it in. I'm pretty sure it's UTUBE5 from jpscorner.com. That's what the coupon code is. And you can save, what? A little bit of money if you get them there. Unless you got someplace local and, you know, spend money locally. Why not? Whatever works for you. C-Rod has a serious constitutional problem. Me too. Winning Image asked if I use my phone or a webcam. Is that what the question was? Phone or a camera. Seems like it's more friendly if you have a webcam attached to your computer. So I could do more. I could do a lot more. I don't know if we're going to get through all these, by the way. I'm not trying to either. I'm not trying to stress myself out and you all out with this long of a video. Because that would take forever. And that's some serious paint dryage. Put them good ones in that book. For now, I'm just going to be completing the book. I don't care if they're great or not. I'd rather not some really good condition ones in there, though. Thanks to C-Rod, I have a 90% addiction and willing to trade 999 for 90% now. There you go. That's cool. See, I'm not much of a trader either. I'm more of a I'll buy this and that kind of guy. 1935D. Do I need that? Don't I need that? Yes. Yes. Jeff H. is driving but enjoying the dialogue. Well, sir, be careful on the road because people are crazy out there. Wild. 1935. Where's it at? D. All right. Get in there, you little 1935D. You're stuck in that little album forever. Forever. Huh? Sandlot? See how I tied the two together? The Coin album and the Sandlot movie? What? That's right. I did it. Let's see. Where am I at? Where am I at? I'm getting distracted. I got this new chair, and although it is comfortable on the old keister, it is not quite like sitting on a cloud, but it is a lot better than that wooden chair. Again, I've said this in the past, but if you ever think it's a good idea to pay $20 for a chair because it's made out of wood and cheap that way, don't do it. Don't buy a wooden chair. You know, get a chair with some kind of padding on it. You got to really protect your buns. You know, your buns are very important to you. To a lot of people. A lot of people, that's the first thing they see on you. They think, hey, you know, look at my eyes when you talk to me. They're looking at your buns. They want to see those buns. So, think about that. Just know. Just know that they're not looking at your eyes. They're looking at them buns. It's raining. It's raining here? Where are you at, Patrick? Where are you at that it's raining? I could use some rain. You know? 1936. I don't need you, right? What do I need now? Let's see. I think we only got 3 coins so far that we actually needed. So again, I'm not going to find the 1916D. Oh, I got to zoom this out. My bad. So I'm not going to find the 1916D. 1917D is a slight possibility. 1921, don't have it in here. Either date, or either mint. 1920S, will not have it. 1924D, probably 25D, I would assume. 1931S, still needed. 27D and 29. Didn't I have a 29? I think I went through it already. Oh, sugar. All right, got to pay more attention. 1930S, 1934D, 1936D, and then 1945S? That's interesting that I haven't found that yet. All right, well, keep looking, all right? Keep looking. Tennessee, okay. Thank you, Speg, for thinking of our buns. You got to really, you know, think about your buns once in a while, you know? Get in there, do some squats, some like leg stuff, man. You can't be skipping the leg day. Very important. Very important not to skip the leg day. Kotek says, what happens when you find them all? Sell them? Well, you could sell them. I'm not really much of a seller. I'm a collector. You know, my goal is to collect as much as possible, to stack as much silver as possible, gold, and then one day when I die, to pass it on. Or maybe before I die. Maybe, you know, it doesn't work out to where I can die with the stuff and pass it on that way. Maybe I am down on my luck. I need some money. I can cash it in. Maybe my kids turn out to be real jerks. You know, they're the kids that, like, you know, when they're going through you know, their older stages in life, they're like, wow, you know, I hate my father, and as soon as I can, I'm gonna put that dude in a home, you know, where he has to have some nurse be mean to him all day, and you know, then I'm gonna be like, you know what? Forget those kids. I'm gonna have fun. I'm going on some cruises. I'm gonna do some stuff. So, Barbara Carbone, hello to you. Mark B, did I say hi to you, Native Stacker? I don't think I said hi to you, Native. How's it going? Did anyone else pre-order the new America the Beautiful coin? I did not. I know some of my followers are really into those American the Beautiful coins. I think, I haven't seen her for a little bit, but Debbie from Albuquerque, New Mexico, she is really into the American the Beautiful coins. So she probably has. This is 1936. Not a good one. Not what I needed. Are you going to start the gold typeset? I've already started the gold typeset. It's already in the process. So yes, I will. I think I'm only like 3 coins deep on it, you know, right now. And luckily for me, I'm some of the expensive coins out of the way. So now some of the little coins too, those little pieces, because they're so rare, they are expensive as well. But the really expensive stuff should be out of the way for now. I probably told you native. Hi, didn't I? My bad, native. Listen, it's getting late. The paint's starting to get to me. All this paint that I'm watching dry, starting to really affect my thought process. Yeah, I've been huffing it way too much. Kotek is out, so thanks for coming by, Kotek. Means a lot. Appreciate you. Anybody that happened to sit here and watch paint dry for a moment, you know, with me, I appreciate it. It's fun for, you know, a couple of us. There's about 3 of us. It's like, wow, this is great. And then the rest of us is like, wow, I could be doing anything else with my life. I could be watching a show. I could be playing ball. I could be at the gym. Metal Man says he could be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So there's that. So anything else you could be doing. 1934, don't need you, right? Go back to this page, because I'm not finding a lot onto that page. No. No, no, no. I just dropped a bunch of coins just now. You missed it. Really wanting one of the squared quarters from, I think, 1984, but they are expensive. A square quarter, huh? Wow. Jenny says, thank you, we appreciate you. Oh, wow, I appreciate you back. Wait till you're 40, Spectacular. You will need glasses to watch that paint dry. For sure. I'm not watching the paint dry. I'm listening to it dry. That may be worse. That may be a lot worse. I appreciate your support, though, man. My goodness, I appreciate it. I'm very thankful. John's luck. I could watch and listen to the rest of the night. Wow. Well, I'm not going to be here that long. No way. Yeah. Let's see. You are a better person to spend time with than my TV. Wow. Hey, thank you. Thank you. You must have a small TV. You got to upgrade. You got to get a new 65-inch. Any info on the 2021 Morgan P Scholar that may be coming out next year? No, there's not really a lot of stuff leaking out about that. There's some rumors. There's some people like on YouTube that will post their thoughts, but that's really what it is. It's just thoughts. So not really yet. But if there's ever something concrete, if I can get some pictures or something like that, I promise I'll let you all know. I'll show it to you. We'll learn together, right? 1920. Do I need you? 1920, where are you at? I may need a 1920 in my... No, I need the 1920, yes! So close, but yet so far. Metal Man used foul language. Hold on, I gotta see what Metal Man said. Is it gonna tell me? I don't know. I guess it's not. I think Streamlabs blocked Metal Man. I'm kind of curious what the language was. Because I know in the past, Streamlabs has just blocked people just because it gets angry. It's like, I think Streamlabs gets kind of that paint dry feeling too. And it's like, you know what, I'm just going to do stuff. Some people pay to watch paint dry on other streams. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard there's a ridiculous long paint dry video out there. So that would be fun to watch. That's what we should do. We should just stop doing this and look at different funny YouTube videos and just see what they're all about. That would be interesting. Around how many silver dimes do you get in a box? A box. What box of dimes are we talking about? I've never bought dimes in a box, to my knowledge. Usually like a roll. Like a typical roll of silver dimes is 50, so $5 face value. Now a bag. Where was that bag at that I had? It's over here somewhere. Is this it? No, that's a different one. Excuse me, a little hiccup. This has $500 face. This bag, hold on, I gotta zoom out. This is $500 face of Mercury. So that's typically what a bag would have. Terry said P. Oh, I'm trying to mess with the camera, trying to zoom it back. I don't think it's gonna work. I might be stuck like Chuck. I might be stuck like a chucka. Yeah, we might be dealing with that for a second. I don't know. It's mad at me. How many are on your table? Oh my goodness, I don't know. Oh my goodness, I don't know. But listen, we've gone through a decent amount, and we're at a little bit over the hour. So let's do something else. Let's do something fun. I want to see what this one last one is, though. All right, we zoomed it in. Good. 1925. 1925. No, I need the D. Darn. Okay. So let's do something fun, or more fun than this, or at least fun for me. So I'm going to go ahead and move these to the side, which is the ones I have not gone through yet, which needs to be used for this experiment. And I got the 3 that I want to keep separate because they are of better condition. So where can I put those? Hold on, stand by, finding spots. Found a spot. Those can go there into my wee little baggie. So they can go there. When silver is at $100, it all won't matter. Yeah, right. If silver goes to $100, I don't care if these coins right here are in better condition. They're getting sold. Getting sold quick. That would probably be a good out point, I think. Well, I guess it depends on what is going on in the economy. You know, if things are really bad and it's valuable because that's like all there is for value, silver, then, you know, I get it. But let's imagine, like, I still have my job. Things are still good out there. It's just silver is more necessary or needed. You know, like AI is starting to rule the world and they need silver to fill up these robots. Then I would imagine that'd be a good time for me to go ahead and get out, you know, because why not? Speedin says, I have a good idea. Let's do a face reveal. All right, I'm down. I'm down, Speedin. You do the face reveal and send me the picture, and I'll put it up here for everybody to see. How about that? Fair enough. Fair enough. So let me put all this into the bag right here, the ones I've already gone through. And then we're going to do Silver Stealer's suggestion. We're going to go ahead and stack them up. We're going to stack them up, and I just dropped some. Where did it go? Where'd it go? There it goes. So what do you think? Press 1 in the chat if you are getting out at $100 silver, if that would be your get out point. Because you have to imagine, if there's a majority of us getting out at $100 silver, then that's probably a majority thought process of all of the people who stack silver. And that could very well drop the price from that $100 mark quickly. You know what I mean? If everybody's doing it, if everybody's jumping on that off that bridge, then the price could end up coming back down quickly. So press 1 in the chat if you are getting out at $100. If that would be a get out point for you. Where's this at? Oh, okay. I got it. All right, cool. Wait, what's this one? What is this I found? Oh, that's a nice one. Speed 108, thank you for the super chat with the little dude there, man. I love the little people. The little, what are those, stickers? I don't know what they are. The little cute little, what is it? Like a pear? Like a blue pear? They're cute, though. Thank you, Speedin. I really appreciate the super chat. I will use that to make sure I buy some coffee to keep me up. So yeah, a lot of people are pressing 1. Steve Woods would be out long time before that. I would be wary. You know what I mean? I'd be kind of like looking at the prices, and up around the $50 mark, I'd be like, whoa, boy, should I consider that now? I have some regrets though about getting out early, and I'll tell you about one. And I bought into Sirius Satellite Radio a few years back. They thought it was going to go bankrupt with a lot of different companies in 2008. So I bought Sirius Satellite Radio at, I think it was like 11 cents a share, something crazy, right? 11 cents a share for this stock. And I had Sirius Satellite Radio at the time, so I thought it was actually a good idea. I like the sound, I like the variety of the choices, etc. But then I was like, I like it so much, let me buy into it via stock. So 11 cents a share. They thought it was going to go bankrupt. I said, hey, let me take a chance on this company because I don't think it's going bankrupt. They just made a deal with all these auto dealers to put their system in their new vehicles and give everybody like a free trial forever, however long, you know. So I thought, man, it can't be going bankrupt. There's no way. So boom, bought it at 11 cents a share, bought a decent amount, and then the price went back up, right? Because the fear of bankruptcy was starting to wane a little bit. So I ended up selling it I think 55 cents a share. So I did well, you know, I got a decent amount out of my money, but now that stinking stock is at like $7 a share. If I had just held on, a little bit longer, imagine what I could have turned that's what frustrates me when I play with the stock market too, is like sometimes I'll get out at a good time. But it's like that money that I missed out on because I got out, you know, I started here, I got out here. But then I had all this room where I could have waited just a little longer. And like they say, nobody ever got hurt taking profits, but man, it hurts my mind. It does hurt my mind. Anyways, all right, we're gonna stack some of these. See how high I can get this thing going. Let me move this down. All right, here we go. Let's try the stacky yacky. I can't really see what I'm doing when I do this though. Who wants to put some guesses in the chat? See if anybody can get it exactly right. Maybe they can win something if they get it exactly right. Maybe not because I didn't put the rules down. But I don't know. Maybe we'll work something out. We'll see. Put how many coins do you think I can stack before it all comes tumbling down? Before I get started too much, I want you to put that in there. How many Mercury dimes can I stack straight up before they go? Silver Steeler says 78. All right, we're going to play golf rules too. Everybody is in charge of their own score right now. So whatever you put in the chat, you're in charge of saying, hey, that was, I guessed correctly, whatever. So golf rules. Take a little sip of coffee. Whew, man, that's good. That's good. Getting cold though. All right, $10 worth. Oh, sure, Jonathan. Just make up your own rules and just guess as many times as you want. Right? Just make up your own rules. My monitor over there says it's 3D. Look at that. It says 3D, but I don't have any kind of 3D technology as far as I know. But it says 3D. Sirius XM was trading for $60 a share back in 2000. Yeah, right, exactly, Chiefly. That's also a risk, right? I did something like that with ConocoPhillips. I had bought into ConocoPhillips. Not quite that much. No. I mean, that's ridiculous. But a little bit over what I, ended up with at the end after I sold it. But the thing with ConocoPhillips, which was nice, is it had that really nice high yield dividend. And I ended up making more than what I needed back after holding it long term off of that dividend. So that was good. But yeah, man, trying to buy into something when it's brand new at like $60 and then it comes down to reality. Woo! Yikes. Yikes. YOLO Bagel says, you're all underestimating. Yeah, y'all are underestimating the Spegman and you will all suffer for it. Y'all. I agree, man. I think they're underestimating me. What did George Bush say that one time? Misunderestimating. You are misunderestimating me. I don't know. I gotta get it good though. I gotta get it good. Hold on. Don't want to play the Jenga game. There's a wobbly one in there somewhere. I don't like that. I 3D print Mercury dimes. No, you don't. I don't believe it. I don't believe you do. I think you're just typing things. I think you're just saying whatever you want to say. Let me move this up a little bit. There we go. People are still guessing. If you guys don't know Chiefly Chieftain, he is famous. So that's a good guy if you're looking for somebody who's famous. I'm going to do this is my strategy, right? Is to get a pile like this and then put it on top rather than one at a time. And I think that's smarter that way. Because if I do one at a time, I feel like I'm at the stack longer and I'm more likely to make it topple early. Whew, okay. It's sketchy. I'll tell you right now. It's not looking good. I got to back up a little bit. I don't want to bump the table. Don't want to bump the table. Why do you wear gloves on circulated coins? First of all, have you touched copper silver and copper coins before? And even more so, like 1 cent pieces? Man, your fingers stink. And you can wash them a couple times. They still have that smell. I can't stand that smell. I can't. So I don't like the smell of copper all over my fingers. I really don't. But, maybe I find a nice coin in this pile because I overlooked it. I really don't want a bunch of fingerprints on it. And I have coins that have fingerprints. I don't think that they're mine. But, if that person just wore a glove, that'd be cool. Oh, man. Oh, this is not happening. This is not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. This is not looking good. Ha ha ha! Woo! Woo-wee! And yes, also, gloves hide my prison tats. So that's also why I'm doing it. YOLO Bagel says he is nose blind. I am not nose blind. I smell things fine, and sometimes that is a weakness of mine, I'll tell you that. Let me try to move these over, because what's going to happen is they're going to go into that pile, and then I'm going to not be able to count the correct number. Speg, don't make me a liar. I'm scared right now, because like that was really sketchy, that last load that I put on there. Whew. Peace dollar stack of 20 will cost you $500. LOL. Okay. All right, here we go. Don't listen. Anybody that's in the chat right now, I want you to stop breathing just for a second. Just hold your breath, because when we put it on there, and if we're successful, it'll make it all that much more like entertaining for you out there. So this is what I want you to do right now. Start right now. Take a big deep breath and then hold it. Go ahead. I got a second. Why aren't you going to do it? No, I want everybody to do it, including you. Hold your breath. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know why you weren't going to do it. All right. So here we go. Okay. Keep that breath held. Whatever you do, don't exhale. If you exhale, it's your fault that it went over. Here we go. Oh, man, I'm shaky. Oh, boy. Palms are sweaty. Arms spaghetti. Hold on. Oh, boy. Hold on. Okay. Woo! All right, you can exhale now. You can breathe. You can breathe. You can breathe. Let's do some more. Wow. Dove Season wants to know what the objective is. The objective is to prove here, once and for all, that I am the two-time undisputed heavyweight champion of the Spegtacular Nation. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. All right, here we go. I've got great lung capacity. That's good. That's good. I think most people can hold their breath for at least a minute, right? Most people, except for smokers, which probably can't. All right, here we go. Here's the next little pile. I'm going smaller piles now. This is where I am right now. This is, what am I at? About 6? Yeah, 6. All right, I'm having to, like, as you notice, I've having to, like, adjust the stack a little bit, you know, to try to make up for the balance. So we're up to balancing now. We're doing a little balancing act here, boys and girls. Oh, jeez. Don't, no. No. Don't do it. It teeters so much. It keeps teetering. Ooh. Oh, man. Does that count? Does that count because it was up there for a second? Or should we not count the 6? I think we can't count that 6. So that was the straw that broke the camel's back. So we'll take 6 off and then we'll count them up. Oh, man, that was up there for a second, too. Oh, man. All right, so this is what I'm doing. I'm taking 6 away from the total, and we're going to count them. Whew. Man, that was intense. That was intense. All right, so we're at 5, 10. We'll do stacks of 10. I wish I could just do them next to each other, but all these things are worn down differently, so I can't really stack them next to find out my stacks. I got to, like, literally count them all. Here's another 10 spot. Whew. You all might have to put your votes back in or your guesses back in to say how many you guessed, because it might have scrolled up so much that we can't see it. So again, golf rules, you had to remember your own score because I did not, and I don't think anybody else cared about your score, to be honest with you. No offense, but nobody cared about what your score was. Everybody was so laser focused on their own score, their own number they chose, that they didn't care about yours. Kind of like life, man. Everybody's so laser focused on themselves, they don't care about you, you know? Sometimes you'll be somewhere and like you'll trip over your own 2 feet and you're just like, oh, I hope nobody saw that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that you tripped. Everybody's so worried about themselves not tripping that they're like, no concern about you, you know? And then like you're going to sleep that night going like, oh, I know that person, they saw me trip, and oh man, what's in their head right now? They're probably going to sleep laughing themselves to death, thinking about me tripping. No, they don't care about you. They really don't. You're just not even a thought in their head anymore. They lost thought of you. You're still thinking about them, but their thought of you is gone. YOLO Bagel said 140. Wow, YOLO. It's crazy. We are all from California. Yeah. See, now one thing about other people, though, is they don't care about you all. I'm going to tell you that right now. Everybody in this chat, other people don't care about you. But one thing about Spegtacular is he appreciates all of you. Everybody but Terry, I appreciate. Everybody else, besides Terry, I'm a big fan of. So I want you to know that. There's one person in this world that may be a fan of yours, and that's going to be me. That's Spegtacular, is a fan of whoever you are. So, you know, be yourself and be you, because I'm a fan. Good for you all to know me. All right, here we go. We're getting there. We're counting still. Am I doing it off camera? Hold on. I'm doing it off camera. My bad. My bad. Somebody should have said something. Where's the moderators at? They're supposed to moderate me. Huh? They weren't even here. I have a hard time sleeping knowing Terry hates silver. Terry better be a gold collector. Terry better be a gold collector. Because if you hate silver, you got to at least like gold. And I'm cool with that. If you're not a fan of silver and you like gold, I am okay with that. And I get it. I understand. All right, so here we go. We're still counting. 5, 10, right? Ooh, excuse me. Another hiccup. All right, we're getting close. This is the last little bit right here, whatever I got in my hand. So, whoo-wee. I tried muting you, didn't work. Don't ever mute me, or there will be a mutiny. Let's see. So 5, and then 10. 2 more. So where are we at here? We're at, move over you, 50, 70, 90, 102 is where we are. Right? Wait, is that right? Yeah, 102. Let me move this over here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 102. So, who guessed 102 without going over? Maximus, you can't guess 102 after we've already put it up there. Golly. Look at everybody trying to do that. The gloves are off. The gloves are off. My hands are sweaty. Arms spaghetti. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was curious if anybody actually... let me try to scroll up and see. Did anybody even get close to that? 87... 91... 107. New Wave said 107. That was pretty close. That was pretty close. Everybody's going way over 102. Oh, look. Native Stacker says 101. Wow. Native Stacker might have got the closest. I mean, all you really get out of it is an attaboy. But that's still pretty impressive. 101. I think Native Stacker would win if there was something to win. That's really good. That's really good. Oh, look, Tracy's in the house. Hey, Tracy. That's the wife, by the way. Everybody say hi to Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Ah. Yes, Mark, I actually have a Trump poster in my house with Spegtacular stickers all over it. Spegtacular, I said $10 worth. That's 100 dimes. That is. But 101 is a little bit higher than that, Jonathan. We got to give it to Native this time. So a big round of applause to Native. Congratulations on winning nothing, but you did guess right, which is cool. You should feel accomplished. You should see that you guessed very close to being right on the Spegtacular channel. Go to work. Tell all your friends around that water cooler. Be like, hey, guess what I did? And they're going to be like, what'd you do this weekend? Be like, I was able to guess the closest to the dimes that Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular, this guy right here, that he stacked on his live show, and I was the closest. I was 1 away. That's the closest that it came. I'm Native Stacker, and that's my message. That's what you should tell people. That's what you should do. Anyways, what else do I got? Real quick, a couple more things. So I'm done with the dimes for now. That was fun going through the album. Hard to do on the live stream. I tell you what, those people that do that on their live streams and they're doing the albums, like Dime Digger, hey, you know, hats off to you, because that is not easy to keep people mildly entertained and to do the album at the same time. But let's talk about this. For those of you that watched that video that I did where I bought this little setup here on eBay from that little scam artist, which I believe is all a scam. I mean, you can take it for you want. I didn't like lose a whole bunch of money on the deal, but if I had bought a bunch of these, it would have been a serious loss of money where I could have put that money elsewhere and did better. But if you watch that video, you've seen these coins right here, and you've seen the what somebody said. Helen Keller stapled these. They said, were these coin flips stapled by Helen Keller? And I don't know why they would say that. But anyways, somebody said, hey, test those, because I've done the same thing and I've got fake coins. So I'm going to test them. We're going to test them and see. Stacking Stormtrooper in the house. Hello, Stormy. How are you? He's here for about 3 seconds and he's going to dip, which is his MO. But that's fine because we like him enough that we're going to put up with that. We like him plenty. And Silver Heist is in the house. So hello to you. So I need to have... Let me see what I need here. I'm going to need that little bullion wand if I'm going to do this, I think, for this junk silver. Now, I will tell you that junk silver is hard to test because you have things that are worn out differently, a lot of wear. It's rough. It's not as simple as bullion, but we're going to try it out. So I got the small little tiny baby bullion wand here, which is not the technical name, but that's what we're calling it for this moment. Who needs to acquire a Spegtacular sticker? Dove Season says they need to acquire one of them nifty Spegtacular stickers. So definitely check out the description on this video. I think it's Teespring. They're selling my stickers right now. That's an easy way to get one. They're not very expensive. Grab one on there if you would really like one. Or eventually I'm sure I'll do maybe some sticker giveaways on this channel here again. But for right now, I'm not doing that because I don't have the rules and stuff in the chat, so there will be no giveaways done, at least with stickers. Stacking Stormtrooper with the $4.99 blast the like button, pew pew. He says, blast the like button, pew pew. So appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much, Stacking Stormtrooper. You know what? For that Stacking Stormtrooper, I'm going to tell people to go tomorrow to see your auction because they didn't want me to do one today. So make sure you go to his auction tomorrow and see him. Anyways. So this is where we are. We're removing the sample. I have no sample on there. Okay, cool. We're going to run/calibrate. We're going to go down to the setting that says silver. And we want pre-1945 silver, right? Because that's my only... No. We want this right here. We want silver 90%, coin 1960. That's what we want. That's what we want. For the 1945, that would be like peace dollars. And then the 1900 would be like for Morgans and before. So this is what we want. We want 1960 coin silver. So run calibrate. Make sure you always get the right settings on here. Very important. Very important. Tori says, I want one from Spegtacular. Oh, I see. You want to get one signed. Ah, well, there is that. There is that. I'm going to work on something. I'm going to work on something to help everybody out with the sticker situation. Okay, I'm going to work on that because I see that a few people are saying they want stickers. So I will work on that. Stacking Stormtrooper says, Stormtroopers like rainbows. It's true. Well, thank you very much for the 1999 super chat. Do you remember 1999? I was in high school, I believe. And was I in high school? Yeah, I was in high school. Nice time, man. Nice time. High school was fun, I guess. Sort of. Kind of. Yeah, it was cool. Anyways, thank you very much, Stacking Stormtrooper. I've already plugged your channel. I've already said to go see you, so I don't know what else I can do. Make sure that you watch Stacking Stormtrooper's old videos where he talked about 80s and 90s stuff, and it was silly. It was entertaining, I guess, but it was silly for sure. And yellow's nice too. Okay, so now he gave me another $9.99 super chat. Thank you very much for the $9.99 super chat. I should talk now about his video coming out on Thursday, which is him doing a blooper reel. So... anything else you want me to say? Can I go back to what I was doing now with you and your super chats, please? Thank you. I'll pay you back later. No, all right, so here we go. We have the brilliant uncirculated dime that they had to send me after they messed up with the first batch of stuff they sent me. So here we go. We're going to see if we get it legit. Here we go. Put that in there. And it says it's off, but I don't believe it's off. It's just this thing's going to be so hard to test. And see what it's doing is saying that silver is in the coin, but it's not registering because it's so hard with this bullion wand. That's why I say that junk silver is hard to test. I would honestly, I would say that this is legit. This is not a fake coin. Just based on, because if you see like the arrow, let me show you this. If I put it, can I put it on something else metal? Try this. Anyways, so it shows like a little arrow. What's going on here? It shows an arrow off to the right. If things are really messed up, like there's no silver in it whatsoever, there will be an arrow way off to the side to the right. But this little box showing silver to the right of the brackets, it does show silver in the coin, which makes me feel like nobody's going to silver plate one of these. It's just so hard to test because of all the different like lumps and stuff and all that. And let me keep going. Let me see if another one tests better. Maybe a quarter will be thicker and will test better. It does have its limitations for sure. And junk silver is really kind of one of them with these machines. See again, it tests that it has silver in it, and nobody's going to silver plate one of these things. Nobody. It'd probably be better to go ahead and weigh these things. Silver's in it, but it doesn't test right. Let me try the other setting. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. That's possible too. Let me try pre-night. I don't think it's, no, that's not the right setting. Let me just see what it says, just for fun. Just for fun. Maybe I am on the wrong setting. Maybe I am on the wrong one, because that says that that's squared away. And that is pre, what is that? 1946, so it's not pre-1945. But that shows it's squared away. I got to do more research on that. Let me see what this one says. You know, it shows good too. For just the fun of it, we're going to stay on this setting and we'll see. I'm going to go back later and check out the 1960 setting and see what I was doing wrong, or if I'm supposed to be on that setting and I'm doing it wrong here. I don't know. But that shows good. This shows good. I could be wrong. It wouldn't be like the first time I've been wrong. My goodness. The barber's good. And that Mercury is good. So, and just for fun, we'll test one of these Mercs too. Boom. Now, I've seen plenty of fake junk silver, and I tell you what, it's so easy to tell visually fake junk silver. It's not going to be rough for you at all. You don't need a machine like this to identify fake junk. You just look at it. It's so easy to tell. Let me test this little. Can I test this Valcambi bar right here? They wouldn't fake that either. It'd be like, why would you fake something like that? No, that's legit too. See it in the middle? It's totally good. And it's on pre-1945. Let's actually test it the right way. Let's test the right thing. Let's go to 999 fine silver. That's so funny. It still should show it good. Yeah, it still shows it good. Anyways, so it is good. It is at least 90% silver. We just proved that, but it's definitely 999 fine silver. Anyways, I can't test this junk. Does somebody want this stuff? I should give this away, is what I should do. I can't do it right now, but I should just give that away, because I don't want it. The slab does not affect the grading benefit of the Sigma. Yeah, for the most part, like these flips are definitely not going to affect what happens here on the grading. But sometimes, like a slab. Sometimes a slab, if the coin is very thin, so more than this one usually, it'll have some problems. So this right here, I should be able to test that because you can see that it starts to creep up to the edge right there. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. It might be a little issue, but not too big. But like if I put like a dime in there, and then I try to grade it through the slab, probably not going to do it. Probably not going to work. Going to give me all kinds of weird readings. Not worth the postage. Yeah, not worth the postage. I agree. Anyways, what does somebody else say? That gold is good for kids. I would imagine my kids would try to put this everywhere, and it's sticky. I took some of this out, and it like sticks to stuff. Somebody said that it's not real gold, and it could. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm inclined to believe that it is. It's just, it doesn't matter because it's so incredibly thin. This thing is probably worth like a penny or 2 pennies. I mean, or cents. I mean, depends on if you're in Europe or not. But like, it's almost like worth less. YOLO has one of those. Well, YOLO, sorry to tell you, they're not worth a whole lot. Let me put this away real quick so I don't lose it. But yeah, that's a fun machine. I like it. But junk silver kind of does have some issues when you try to test it that way. But it's better for that stuff to test like on a scale, and other methods too. That's better. But you know what? I didn't test it the right way at first, I guess. when I first started doing it. I mean, I tested it wrong. It happens, you know. We it's just a happy little accident, you know. And I got Bob Ross right here to remind me that all the time, that, you know, we don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. So that's what we do. Isn't that nice? My wife made that for me. Isn't she crafty? Look how crafty my wife is. Like, how do you make something like that? That just baffles me. You actually like put all these different threads and had different colors in there and made Bob Ross, and, you know, a little typing in there too. We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. And that's all like woven in. How cool, huh? So thank you to the wife for making that for me. I have to make her something nice sometime. Well, I didn't get to the Roosevelt Dime album, and I won't do that tonight. It took a long time to do those few coins that I did. What else do I have? A couple things I could talk about. Somebody brought up something funny. They talked about one of the Coin Guy videos, where Coin Guy looks at my 100-ounce bar, and he goes, what did he say? He goes, oh, that's 100.02 ounces, he says. So I thought it was funny that somebody saw that, and I wasn't thinking about it at the time because it's hard to think and hold the camera. So, this is what they saw, 100.02 ounces. So, and they go, that's 100 ounces. And so, yeah, of course, it's a 100-ounce bar. So that's what it says, 100 OZ. I thought that was funny. Poor Coin Guy. Poor Coin Guy. He's a good dude. He makes happy little accidents sometimes too. You know, nobody's perfect. But I tell you what, everybody in the comments is perfect. You would think that they were all, you know, majors in the field of coins. Tracy, do a face reveal. Tracy's done face reveals. She's a beautiful woman. Another Overtaxed taxpayer. Hello to you, Overtaxed. How are you doing? He has his own streams too, so sometime go check him out. Gets a little political if you like that stuff. So more of a political silver channel right there, I would say. Is that fair, Overtaxed? A little coffee for me. Speg, you should give it to the person who won the dime contest. Oh no. Native can't have these. Doorstops, yeah, right? Tracy says, nah. Spectacular, my wife just got home and got to go. That's cool, man. Thanks for staying more than 3 minutes. I really appreciate it. And dropping the super chats, too. I appreciate those. You're very helpful. Make sure that you all go check out Stormtrooper's auction tomorrow if you want to, you know, get on some fun. His auctions are very fun. Silver Heist. Really? You got to say that when my wife's in the chat? Silver Heist wants to know what I'm buying for Valentine's Day. Well, I got some Girl Scout cookies. That's pretty good. I got her some Thin Mints. So I feel like that's pretty reasonable for Valentine's Day. There's a pack of Thin Mints. So yeah, boom, Thin Mints, got them already. Final answer, that's her Valentine's Day gift. Pretty good. Should I get a 100-ounce bar this year? Absolutely, you should, Fiat. Why not? Another overtaxed taxpayer says it's very fair to say political silver stacking. And there's nothing wrong with that, overtaxed. I'm not trying to say it in a negative light. You know, some people try to hide away from the political stuff when they do their streams because, you know, they can't handle people, you know, challenging them, you know, about things, or they don't want to just get into it. Politics are very hard to talk about, much like religion. So, you know, props to you for being able to do that. And not, you know, feel the stress of the subscribers. Spectacular, we have enough silver and gold for our wives for Valentine's Day. Can you loan me some to give to her? Because right now all I'm rocking is Thin Mints. That's all I did. And I'm thinking that should be good. Harvey Greensman, what's up? Harvey Greensman got some of those Spegtacular little channel rounds right here from the old MK bars. So that was cool. Appreciate you. And I think you're going to like them. Trying to do more silver politics gets me in trouble. Yeah, it happens. Much like, he's not here right now, but Step Stacker gets very political too. He's funny. Spectacular, you should give it to a person who won the dime contest. I've already seen it, and no, I'm not doing that. I've already seen you say that. What else do I got around here? Around this joint. Nothing else really, I don't think. I already talked about that one thing. What is that? No, not that. What is this? Hold on. Oh yeah, so again, sometime this week, whether it's Wednesday or Friday, I'm going to go through these coins and we'll do it on a video, and we'll try to figure out what's all in here. Like I said, there's some stuff I've never seen before. Let's pop that one out real quick, because maybe somebody knows and they can kind of prepare me for the video. Let me see. It's a foreign coin now. I've never seen this thing before. And definitely bronze. Definitely bronze coin. Does anybody know what this is? Let me try to zoom in. Very cool, right? Centimos de Franco... Oh, Dietz Franco whatever. 10. Does anybody know what it is? Should polish those 100-ounce bars. Nah, I don't care to polish them. They're just silver. No big deal, all right? Repubblica Dominicana 1891. So an old bronze coin. Really cool. Really cool. I wonder what it sounds like when I ping it. Hold on a second. Let me see. Sounds cool. Sounds really cool. Speeden says that is a coin. Thank you, Speeden. Wow. Appreciate that. So now we know it's a coin. So anyways, I'll go through that bag on that video, and we're going to learn together, I guess, what I got. It'll be fun. Speg, you should get that tub. What do you say? Hold on a second. You scroll back up. Speg, you should get... Oh, man, where'd it go? Hold on. Hold on. I just completely exited out of everything because of my stinking mouse. My stinking mouse just ruined everything. Hold on a second. Mr. Speg. Oh, you already said that. Speg, you should get that tub gold to the person who won the dime contest. Jeez, man. What are you going to do? Say it again? I've read that same comment 3 times now, and it's got me every single time. I keep... I don't know how I did it, but... So I've never seen what I'm seeing up here right now, but I see it. It's a whole different way to look at my stream. I like this way better. I should have been doing this the whole time. This is great. This is really good. I have to figure out what I did there. Vertical Stacker in the house. Hello, Vertical Stacker. Blake Hamill, hello to you. John Hinkle, dinner bell time. I agree. Tori G, Dominican. Okay, very, very good. Speeden says that sounds like a Texas commemorative coin ping. I got that somewhere. I don't know what I did with it right this second, but I brought it over to the coin guy just for fun, man. He identified it quick. He found out it was a fake quick like. Donald in New Mexico. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Check it on the machine. The machine's not going to check bronze, so that would do no good. That's a lot of silver dimes. I agree. And Johnny Reese, already said hello to you. Corrigan, hi. Hi, Corrigan. K-O-R-I-G-A-N. His name is Corrigan. Crypto 6 foot. Howdy, howdy. And listen, this is a good time to probably go. I would like to donate those bars back to the next guy. All these, you're going to donate to these to the guy? That's really nice of you, man. That is really nice of you. I had a really hard time with that last giveaway I did, and it's really made me not want to do a giveaway again because I don't know why, but the chat was, I guess, not reading certain people's comments, and they would send me screenshots afterwards showing me that they did comment, but then when I went back and looked on my own screen, there was no comments to be had, which was unusual. So, you know, I got to give it away to the person I originally said I was going to give it away to that I see won. And it made it really difficult. So I feel like there needs to be a different way to do giveaways if I'm going to continue to do them, or just not do giveaways at all. So that's where I am right now. So I'm hesitant on that part. And also on this stream, I did not put any kind of rules, which YouTube frowns upon if I don't have all the rules and information into the description. So I couldn't do it whether I wanted to or not. Let's see. Spectacular, you're not buying the 2019 S ERP from Home Shopping Network for $8,999 for the wifey. No, I'm not going to get that particular coin. Silver Stealer sent me a coin where Home Shopping Network is trying to sell the enhanced reverse proof Eagle, that new one that came out at the end of the last year, for almost $9,000. So no, Home Shopping Network, you're not going to get me with that. But I guarantee somebody's going to buy it. Somebody's going to see that on there, and they're going to be like, oh, you know, I heard about that at bingo. She was telling me that her husband got one, and he really liked it. So I better buy this one on the Home Shopping Network. And then they end up getting it for 9 Gs, wasting their retirement money. Whew, that's rough. I don't like those people. I don't like those people that rob, you know, the good people with money. Just because they got money and they don't have time to do the research doesn't mean you get to, you know, prey on them. Home Shopping Network. That'd be a good video to really identify these people that take advantage of people and bring them out. That's a good one. In fact, lock it in. I'm going to do that. I'm going to really mess with these people right here that want to hurt innocent people that have money. So we're going to do that eventually. Lock it in. Spegtacular's on the case. CoinScope is amazing. Yeah, one day maybe I'll get that CoinScope. Sandy says, good evening. Thank you very much for the nice metal bars compliment there. Appreciate it. But listen, I got things I got to do. I had this cookie here the whole time. I got the wife Thin Mints. I got myself... Actually, you know what? Guess what kind of Girl Scout cookie I enjoy the best. That would be fun. Go ahead. Before we leave, guess what Girl Scout cookie is Spegtacular's favorite? It's in this little baggie, right? Or not baggie. It's a paper towel. Go ahead and guess. What's my favorite? You know it's not Thin Mints because I've already kind of disclosed that. So what is my favorite Girl Scout cookie? Go ahead. Put it into the chat. Yes, CoinScopes are great. Just bought lip gloss from QVC. Nice, Barbara. Good for you. Good for you on the lip gloss. Congratulations. Make them pay, Speg. Hey, I'm gonna make them pay for sure. We're gonna mess with them because I don't like that. Nobody knows. Peanut butter, sweet bee. No, not sweet bee. That's for sure. I'm not eating no sweet bee. Lemon, Samoans, Thin Mints. Not Thin Mints, Silver Trooper. Jeez, I already said that. Chocolate mint, coconut mint chocolate, Samoans. Give the cookie away instead of the silver. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Smash it all up first. Samoa or nothing. The coconut one. Peanut butter, chocolate chip, Thin Mint, peanut butter, caramel delight. Is there a caramel delight? Snickerdoodle, tag-along, coconut, lemon, tag-along, Samoan. Everybody's got their favorites, too. They're probably just putting their favorites in here, which I'm totally cool with. Yangalong. What's up, a Yangalong? Caramel delight. Somebody put camel delight. I don't think it's a camel delight. Coconut ones, Samoas. Salmon. Ooh, gross. Who's eating salmon cookies? Rough. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and unveil or reveal the cookie here. Here we go. Whoop, doo, doo. It is the Samoan. Look at that. Or Samoa. I don't know how to say it. But that's what it is. Look at that. It's got the nice chocolate drizzle across it from north to south. Or if you turn it this way, it's now from east to west. So actually, you know, east to west. Very, very nice looking, right? It's got the nice hole in the middle, which is helpful to their bottom line. If they drill the hole in the middle, it helps reduce the overall cost of all the cookies, which helps them to pay their workers more money. Not really. It actually puts more money in the CEO's pocket, which is fine. Because, you know, the Girl Scouts are not getting anything, you know. If they sell 500 of them, they end up getting, what, a free t-shirt or something silly? So they're really using these poor girls. But then you have the reverse, right? So the reverse has this nice chocolatey just, ooh. And if you look real deep into it, let me zoom in. Hold on, let me get some zoom in there. If you look real deep underneath the chocolate lava goodness right here, you can see the wafer that's going on underneath. So it has that nice crispy texture to it. Very beautiful. Let's go back to the obverse real quick for a second. So again, you can see the this little like shredded coconut that's going on here between the north-south or the east to the west chocolate drizzle. You can see the coconut, which is must have like a little drizzle of caramel onto the coconut. So that's really good. We're going to take one taste test. We're going to see what it tastes like. I'm going to give you a full-on review here in a second. Hold on. That was a big bite. That was a big bite. So again, we have some great taste here. It's on the flavor profile. I would give it an 8 or a 9. It hits your taste buds just beautifully. So good. Now it has a wonderful die crack that's going down the line right here, as you can see. This is likely not a mint error. This is something that happened after the fact, but that's fine. But look at the inside. So we have this, I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like texture-wise, like a cake that's kind of gotten stale, but doesn't have the stale taste to it. It just has like the texture, you know, a little bit more like hard to it. But excuse me, it's in my throat, and it's causing me a little distress there when I try to talk and actually like, you know, chew at the same time and breathe. So hold on a second. All right, we got it now. So anyways, if you look at this real close, you can see that what I'm talking about. So again, not not stale taste wise, but you know, it's got that texture to it. It's lovely, I tell you what. And look how thick. Can you hold on? Let me zoom in more. Look at the thickness we're looking at right here, and the chocolate, the amount, right? Spared no expense and cut no strings on the amount of chocolate that's actually going into the bottom portion right here, the reverse. So now, on the obverse, you can see it's kind of light when it comes to the caramel drizzle with the coconut and the chocolate, but overall, very, very good. High intensity flavor profile on the first bite for sure. Kind of makes me want to go for bite number 2, possibly number 3. I feel like I could do number 2 only, but to be a gentleman, I'll go ahead and do a 3rd bite to make it fair for everybody and not seem like a total, like, just, you know, slob. You know, that's where I am right now. So that's that. Where's the milk? JRW3 wants to know. That's a good question. The wife never gave me any milk for it. I do have some coffee, which is kind of like cold and kind of like at the bottom, which probably has some grit down to the bottom. We're going to try it real quick. So that's really good. So yeah, you can see the rim damage here done. It is what it is. Whatever. But I would highly recommend these right here. If you're a fan of things like Almond Joys, if you're an Almond Joy fan, this might be your cup of tea. So, anyways, at this point, I should go ahead and go because, as Terry has said, I have lost my mind at this point. So I'm going to eat the rest of this Samoa or Samoan. I'm not really sure. I feel like a Samoan is a person, and I don't want to eat a person because then I'm a cannibal. And I'm a cannibal. I don't want to be a cannibal. So that's it. Richard says you are eating poison. I agree. There's all kinds of like yellow 6, 10, 15, triglycerides, all kinds of weird stuff in there. But the taste is so good that I'm willing to die early to finish this thing off. So at this point, I got to go. I'm going to die early by eating this little Samoan. And that's that. We're going to look at some other streams, I'm sure, some other live shows, which will be way better than this. They might have less cookies. That is a possibility. You might see less cookies. So I want everybody to go ahead and tell everybody good night at this point. Let everybody know that this was, probably the worst stream they've ever seen. It was, if you've watched paint dry before, this was less than that. What's worse than watching paint dry? Paying money to watch paint dry. That's what's worse. And this is what you just did tonight. But I appreciate you being here. It was good for me. For you, it was terrible. It was like, wow, I had to do this. For the people that watched the Coin Guy videos and subscribed, and now they're watching this, they've probably unsubscribed at this point. But listen, hey, that's the life we live. That's the way things happen, right? So it's been lovely hanging out with you all. We did a little bit of the Coin albums, not a lot, because I got sidetracked. It is what it is. Again, make sure you go and get this if you want one. You have 2 more days, and it's retired for good. You'll never be able to buy this again from MK Bars on his website. You'll have to get it from some secondary seller, and I guarantee it's not going to be the $30 that it is right now. It's probably going to be like $50 plus, depending on the number. That's my opinion only. I don't get rich off of you buying these things, so don't think it's some kind of get-rich scheme I'm trying to get on you guys. It's for fun, for the channel, and an opportunity to get something possibly that could go up in value. And I'm just saying possibly. So bye for now. I'll see you all in 2 weeks, most likely, which will be the 24th of February. And we'll do something silly, equally silly, if not less silly, or maybe more silly, or maybe just, whatever. I gotta go. Spegtacular is out.